I don't use stairs to fight, and neither should you. If you didn't know, I stopped using stairs almost 2 years ago now, and instead pre-edit them into U-ramps. I've demonstrated different aspects of this playstyle and the benefits of it, but I realized it must be hard to imagine playing without a stair unless you've seen it in action. So here I'm going to show you actual fighting gameplay and explain what's going on to hopefully better illustrate how it works and why I advocate for it so much. These examples are from 1v1 Realistics and later some Duo Arena from the start of the season. Starting off simple, going up with U-ramps it's not that different, you just do left 90s instead of right 90s to crank and ramp with cones. Then just like you would normally, you can block people ramping with your cones to try and find opportunities for safe damage on the opponent. Now in this fight, you'll start to see some of the benefits and things you can't do with a stair. I accidentally get in the same box as this opponent and we trade damage. I dealt more damage so he goes down to heal where I can use the U-ramp effectively. When I drop down to his wall and place a U-ramp, he can no longer shoot me from the peanut butter peak. And when I take his wall, I place a U-ramp instead of a cone in his box. He already can't go down, so this makes it so he can't hide behind the cone or jump up and go through his roof. Even when they aren't on low ground, you can still use it to block extra paths. Like here, after I crack this opponent, they box to heal, and since they're on the right side of their box, I slide one through their wall so they can't go down or to their left. And when they're on this U-ramp, it's very easy to hit headshots from a top right edit. Well, you know, if I could actually take their wall. The rest of this fight's pretty normal. I get the wall and they take too long to try and edit up the cone. If only there was some way to practice that. Anyway, in this next fight, you'll see it's even stronger from above a box. After hitting this opponent, they go to heal where I can use minimal mats to pressure safely. Placing a single U-ramp on any side makes them unable to safely run out that way because they can't place a cone or floor above themselves. This forces them to fight or drop down. Unfortunately, I missed my shot, so I reload and try from above where he kinda just tried to run at me. When it comes to defense, the U-ramp is better if the opponent's above you or on your layer. But if they're below like in this case, I still use the cone to get 2 layers of protection. Here, I needed to get some return damage to be able to heal, and then I get back on the aggression. After taking the cone, I know he'll edit the floor and look for a shot, so I just hold out the U-ramp and then edit it once his shot's on cooldown. Again from above here, I got a U-ramp through the floor, and now I can safely take the wall from the side and he can't make any edits that allow him to shoot me. After I've got him really low, I just chase him down until he makes a mistake and I'm able to get the kill. Now we get a super common scenario where the U-ramp excels. I'm able to box this opponent, shoot him and edit up the cone to not take return damage. Usually with stairs, they can spray while pressed up against the cone and phase through any stair you would have placed. But with the U-ramp, you stay above them and they run past, so you don't take damage. A lot of times people will think you can't fight for height without stairs, but that's just not true as you can see here. We're fighting for height and I'm able to get the cone and wall here getting height, and what would have been free damage if I didn't whiff the edit. But the 2 questions I get the most is about tarping and duos. Starting with any team mode, it's just as effective in applying pressure from multiple points. In this example, there's 2 enemies in front of me and my teammate is coming over to pressure the one in the brick box. As soon as he gets here, I'm able to block off the enemy in front of me to pressure the one in the brick box so he's getting pressured from multiple sides. This forces him to push me where I just back up and let my teammate get free shots from the side. Then I just phase in on the other one using the right side of the U-ramp. Initially with any teammate who's never seen it, it'll be a bit confusing, but if you're using it correctly, you shouldn't often be blocking your teammate with it or creating situations that'll get them killed. Like when tarping in late game, you don't place U-ramps in your own tarp, you place cones usually. You use the U-ramps to block off opponent's tarps with the extra range it has. And worst case scenario, say you didn't realize until the very last second that it pulls up a mountain, you can at any time reset your stair to elevate if you don't want to deal with the lowered HP of editing cones. And when you do want to pre-edit your stair again, just grab the edit before placing the stair and you can make the pre-edit in your own box. I want to make this clear, this isn't some super niche thing that only I can do. Of course it takes some getting used to, but the point is that it's better in general. Having the U-ramp opens much more opportunities than the stair does since the cone can be edited into a stair anyway. I wouldn't be surprised at all if someone better than me learns to use it and starts to win tournaments with it. Like I said, I've been using this for almost 2 years now, looking for someone or a situation that proves me wrong, but I've yet to find one. If you have any qualms that you think isn't covered, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll be replying as much as I can to clarify anything, answer questions, or just discuss, so fire away.